Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a special breaking news report. We bring you an urgent update on a developing situation in the Middle East, as the Israeli army takes decisive action against threats posed by Hezbollah and Hamas. In a recent incident, the Israeli military revealed that its air defenses intercepted a drone flying towards Israel from Lebanon. The drone was successfully shot down over Lebanese territory. Simultaneously, an anti-tank missile fired from Lebanon struck the Yifta area of northern Israel. Fortunately, there were no immediate reports of casualties in the Yifta strike. The situation further escalates as the Iranian-backed Lebanese group, Hezbollah, continues to exchange fire with Israeli forces at the border. Hezbollah claimed responsibility for targeting several Israeli positions using guided missiles and other weapons. The Israeli army identified the hostile drone as originating deep inside Lebanon and successfully intercepted it using their aerial defense array. This interception showcases Israel's commitment to defending its borders against hostile threats. Lebanon's state-owned national news agency reported that Hezbollah had shot down a hostile drone over South Lebanon, with debris falling over nearby villages. In a separate development, we have learned that Israel cut internet and phone lines in the Gaza Strip for the third time since the start of the Israel-Hamas conflict on October 7th. This action by the Israeli side prompted an intense bombardment on Gaza City and other nearby areas in the north of the enclave. The Israeli airstrikes were so powerful that the sounds could be heard in Rafah, a town in the far south of the Palestinian territory. In a crucial discovery, the Israeli military found an extensive stash of weapons in a home in Beit Hanun, northern Gaza Strip, during a search operation. The cache included rifles, grenades, explosives, suicide drones, and missiles. Some of these weapons were brought back to Israel for inspection, while the military forces also managed to destroy an explosives lab nearby. Air India has suspended its scheduled flights to Tel Aviv due to the ongoing tensions between Israel and Hamas. The suspension comes after the airline's earlier participation in the government's Operation Ajay to repatriate Indians from Israel amidst the escalating conflict. The conflict extends beyond Israel and Gaza, as Israel launched a strike in southern Lebanon, resulting in the loss of 3 lives. Meanwhile, Israeli jets struck a house near a school in the Bureij refugee camp in the central Gaza Strip, causing the tragic loss of at least 13 lives. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, during a visit to the Ramon Air Force Base, reiterated his opposition to a ceasefire in Gaza. He emphasized that there would be no ceasefire without the return of Israeli hostages. The United States has played a role in evacuating over 300 Americans, U.S. residents, and their families from the Gaza Strip as the conflict between Israel and Hamas intensifies. Pope Francis has called for an immediate ceasefire in the Hamas-Israel conflict, emphasizing the need for the release of hostages and humanitarian aid for Gaza. France's Foreign Minister Catherine Colonna has also called for an immediate humanitarian truce in the Israel-Hamas war. As this situation unfolds, the complexity and challenges continue to mount. The Israeli army faces threats from multiple fronts and must act cautiously in the ongoing operations. We will continue to provide updates on this critical situation. If you found this update informative and crucial, please consider subscribing to our news channel for real-time updates on this developing story. Your support allows us to bring you accurate and timely news as it unfolds. Thank you for joining us, and stay safe.